Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm talking about revenge, so let's talk about this episode. With this episode, we get to see that David Clark is learning a little bit more about Amanda, seeing her gravesite, and seeing that someone's not telling the truth. He has a gut feeling about this. And everyone's trying to manipulate David, and he really doesn't know who to trust. He sees Jack, he sees Nolan, and he's really trying to get a grasp of who to trust. And he still obviously trusts Victoria, but he's a little cloudy on it. He doesn't really know what he should do. And now Emily just wants to see her father, but she realizes maybe this isn't the right thing. She has to do the Emily type thing. She has to take steps to go see her father. As an audience, of course, we want to see Emily to return to her father, which I think is going to happen probably around mid-season, not now. I don't think it's going to take as long as the season finale. I hope not, but I think it will take at least until mid-season, until they go face-to-face. And I like the idea that Emily is going to, I think, be Emily for a change and get closer to her father that way before she says, hey, I'm Amanda. But we'll see where the show goes. Maybe they won't come face to face at all. But Emily comes up with the idea to give the beach house to David, to make him remember their times together. So that's a big story. And Daniel, he's just doing Daniel stuff. He's trying to screw over not Margot, but the psycho lady that was in the hospital with Victoria. She's trying to screw her over, but she's psychotic and wants to screw over Daniel. Not too interested in that story. And also Charlotte doesn't know where she's going. She doesn't trust Victoria. Well, she does trust Victoria. She doesn't trust Emily at all, even though she should trust Emily, and she just keeps getting drunk. And that's pretty much what's going on with this story. I really like this episode. I think with every episode it keeps getting better and better, and I love the twist with this show. When the finale happened, where we learned that David Clark was still alive, I did not know where the show was going to go. I was like, really? Honestly, this is better than season 1. I think this is their best season yet, and I think it's interesting because they're twisting what revenge was about. They went back to the basics, but now since David's alive, David wants revenge. He thinks that Amanda is dead. So it's the twist of the story. And I do think Victoria's going to manipulate David enough to say that Emily is the person he wants revenge for. I mean, I don't want to see that, but I have a feeling that's where it's going to go, because David's such a broken person. He doesn't know who to trust and who to turn to, and I think that'll be an interesting story, and I have a feeling that's where it's going to go. I don't know. That's going to give me some anxiety as I watch the show. But overall, I really do love that story, and I love where they're going with David, because you don't really know exactly where they're going. Like I said, you don't know who he trusts, and you don't know what truly goes into his mind. I like that he's going back to the journals, and it'll be interesting once we see Emily and David come face to face after this. I also want to talk a little bit about Charlotte here. I think Charlotte is actually has a really good arc going on right now. Do I love that she's going against Emily? No, but I like this downward spiral that I think she's going to finally realize who to trust after this. I think it's going to give her a little time to say, hey, maybe Emily is the person I should trust, and maybe she'll become Team Emily. I think that's going to take a little while, but I have a feeling that's the direction they're going with this downward spiral of Charlotte, especially since Jack kind of called her out and said, you're Conrad, which you totally see after Charlotte starts getting drunk. I think that's an interesting aspect to it. I do think she's annoying, I do, but I think there's a reason. I think they're really going in a cool direction with her and finally utilizing her. So everything was really strong character-wise here. That's what I love the show. It's such a character-driven show, and I think it really turned the story on its head with this season, and I really loved the episode. And some of the little moments between David and Emily, and especially Emily just being so vulnerable, is a really great twist to this season, because you usually don't get to see that with Emily that often. So yeah, overall really liked the episode, except the Daniel parts. I really don't care about this woman or Daniel, and every single time he pops on the screen I'm just like, get away, I really don't care, just make your character more interesting. I feel like they've totally destroyed Daniel throughout the whole series, and I don't know if there's going to be a way to bring him back. They might need a good twist with him. And also, the partner of Jack. I think that's interesting, but again, like, there's times where I'd rather see Jack and Nolan and those characters than Jack's partner. But I think that's going to get into more of its own story as the series goes on, and more of Conrad dying, how did he die? I think that's going to be more towards that story, and that's just like building it up towards the season. But overall, really good episode. Of course, I'll have a review for Revenge next week. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno, guys. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter for Comic Uno and the Rant Situations. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also, description below, there's links for my comic book, like Father Like Daughter. Don't forget to like the Facebook page, like Father Like Daughter, and also don't forget to back up the Kickstarter, like Father Like Daughter. And I'll see you guys later.